Bhagwan Sri Ramana Maharishi's views on divine center inside. Devotee asked, "You say that we shall find the divine center inside us. If each individual has a center, are there then millions of divine centers?" Maharishi said, "There is only one center to which there is no circumference. Dive deep within and find it. Meditating on him or on the seer, the self, there is a mental vibration I to which all are reduced, tracing the source of I, the primal I alone remains over, and it is inexpressible." Devotee asks, "Is there not an unchanging self and the changing self?" Maharishi said, "The changefulness is mere thought. All thoughts arise after the arising of the I thought. See the whom these thoughts arise, then you transcend them and they subside. That is to say, tracing the source of the I thought, you realize the perfect I. I. I is the name of the self." Devotee asked, "Do memory, sleep, and death affect the I?" Maharishi said, "It is confusion due to non differentiation between false and real I. These three attributes and modes pertain to the self, false ego." Vivek Chudamani makes it clear that the artificial I of the Vijan Maya Kosh is a projection, and through it one must look to the true principle of I. Devotee asked, "What is the ego self?" Maharishi said, "The ego appears and disappears. It is transitory, whereas the real self abides permanently." Devotee asked, "What is prostrating?" Maharishi said, "It means subsidence of ego. What is subsidence? To merge into the source. God cannot be deceived by outward genuflections and bowings. He sees if the ego is there or not. I am is the ocean, and the individual egos are bubbles in it. Bubbles pass away." Devotee asked, "What of evil conditions, birth and deaths, for instance?" Maharishi said, "First the ego comes in, it's spouting as our birth, but really we do not die. It is wrong to say we see, for if you try to find out who sees, that seer disappears. I is the subject, and all other thoughts comprise the object, the mind. Were you aware when you were fast asleep last night? No. What is it that now exists and troubles you? It is the I. Get rid of it and be happy. The ego ridden mind has its strength sapped and is too weak to resist the torturing thoughts. The egoless mind is happy in deep, dreamless sleep. Clearly, therefore, bliss and misery are only modes of mind, but the weak mode is not easily interchangeable with the strong mode. Activity is weakness and consequently miserable. Passivity is strength and therefore blissful. The dormant strength is not apparent and therefore not availed of. Creation is to be considered in two aspects, creator and individual soul. It is the latter which causes pain and pleasure, irrespective of former. Pain and pleasure has no reference to fact but to mental conceptions. Kill the personality, and there is no pain or pleasure but the natural bliss which persists eternally. Conscious death is the purpose of evolution, and conscious immortality whilst still in the flesh. Hari Om Tat Sat.